Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall. Welcome to Faerie Tale Theatre. For centuries, storytellers have spun their tales of magic and enchantment for the young at heart. Some of your favorite actors, writers, and directors have come together to bring these classic tales to your home. Some are funny, some are romantic, and some are scary, like tonight's tale, about a little boy and girl who learn not to take candy from strangers. Hansel and Gretel.
The wretched man, and pray that he comes home with some money, otherwise it'll be bread and nothing else for your supper.
Do you think Father will bring home money, Hansel? He took an awful lot of wood with him. It should be worth something.
There's a terrible famine in our land. Well, I'm afraid that nobody will have the money to buy Father's wood.
I wish our mother was still alive. Tell me what she was like again.
She was very beautiful. Very kind.
And she loved us all very much.
Don't worry, my children. Somehow everything will be all right. What we are about to receive, we thank the Lord. Amen.
Thank the Lord for this. That's a fine joke, husband.
Others are suffering as we are. God is wise in his ways. We must trust in him.
Pish posh. Nobody will look after us but us. Hansel, your hands are disgusting. Go and wash them immediately.
Yes, Mother.
And don't call me mother. I'm not your mother, and that is something to thank the Lord for.
Are you awake, wife?
Of course I'm awake, you fool. How can I possibly sleep when you're rolling around like a pig in the mud?
I looked in the larder tonight. There's but half a loaf of bread and nothing more. What's to become of us, and how am I to feed my poor children?
Half a loaf and the prospect of nothing more. We can barely feed ourselves on that.
I'm afraid we may all starve to death.
Can't sleep, Hansel. I'm too hungry.
Shh. Listen. I have given it much thought, or as much thought as one can give on an empty belly. Tomorrow we will take the children into the forest, deep into the forest. Do you understand? We shall give them each a piece of bread, a small piece, husband. And then we shall light a fire and tell the children to rest while we go and chop wood. When we are out of sight, we will sneak away, and then the children will not be able to find their way home. Then we shall be rid of them forever, and we will only have ourselves to worry about.
Leave my children in the woods to be devoured by wild beasts? No. I would rather starve to death myself.
And so you shall. And so shall I. And your precious children, too.
No. And I will hear no more about it.
Perhaps you misunderstand me, my sweet, my pet, my little strudel face. I don't mean that we should leave them in the forest to, God forbid, die.
Well, I know, but you said take them in the...
What I meant was that we should leave them there for somebody else to find. Someone better off than we are. After all, nearly everyone is better off than we are. Someone who can feed them and take care of them and clothe them properly. A man of property, perhaps, with a two-room house and a chicken or goose to spare.
Deep in the forest? What would a man of property be doing deep in the forest?
Prince. Royalty hunts in the forest. A barren prince with no issue of his own who will love and take care of the little darlings.
My Hansel, a prince. And Gretel, a princess.
Yes. So we mustn't be selfish and stand in the way of their happiness. Tomorrow, we will take them deep into the forest. And when things are better and the famine is gone from the land, we can have more children if you like. We can start now if you like, having more children.
Shh. You wake them.
Tomorrow, we can start to make noise again.
All right. Let it be done.
I knew that you'd see it my way. Now I can sleep easily.
Still, I feel sorry for the poor children.
Of course you do. And so do I. But it is for the best.
Did you hear? It's all over with us.
Don't fret, sister. I'll find a way to save us. And dream of pretty little things. God will not forsake us, and all shall be well.
This is for your lunch, and don't eat it before because there won't be any more. Now come along and don't dawdle. We've got a long way to go.
What are you looking at, son? Mind where you're going.
I was just looking at my little white cat over there. He's sitting on the roof. And he wants to say goodbye to me.
That isn't a cat, you stupid boy. It's simply the morning sun glinting on the chimney. Now come along before I take a switch to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hansel, stop lagging.
Come along, children.
Wretched child. Perfect. This is the perfect place. Fire.
Gather some kindling, children. I will build a fire so that you will not be cold.
There are some good twigs here. This is a good one. Here's a very good one. This will burn very nicely. Hansel, get some twigs over there. And Gretel, don't just stand there. Gather some twigs.
There. Now you shall be nice and warm. And the wild beasts of the forest will not come near you as long as the fire burns.
Now, husband, off to your labors. You two children stay here by the fire. At noon, you may eat your lunch, and then if you're tired, you can lie down and rest. Your father and I are off to cut wood, and when we are finished, we shall come and fetch you.
And may God watch over you.
Stop that at once! You'll see them by and by, and your tender words will only serve to frighten them.
I think it's near noon. Let us eat our lunch now. What shall we do now? Just wait, I suppose. I'm awful tired. I didn't get much sleep last night.
Please, Hansel, don't go to sleep. I'm frightened.
Well, there's nothing to be frightened of. Your father's axe? He's nearby.
I knew he wouldn't leave us. It's all right then.
Dark. We must have fallen asleep. Well, come. We'll find Father by the sound of his axe.
Father. Are we ever to find our way home now?
Well, we'll find our way home where the pebbles are left. There's one. There's another one, see?
Very good idea.
Of all I do. Now, who could that be?
It's probably some lonely wanderer coming to beg for our last piece of bread.
Do you think it might be Hansel and Gretel?
Who?
Hansel and Gretel, my children.
Oh, that's Hansel and Gretel. Oh, no, I'm sure they're eating venison with the prince by now. It was never a thought for us.
I'd best answer it.
I'll get it. You're so soft-hearted, you give them our last crust of bread. So there you are, you bad, bad children. How naughty of you to stay so long in the woods. Your father and I were very worried about you. Now, get to bed at once.
My children. My children.
Father!
It's good that the children found their way home. Tell me the truth, wife. Were you not happy to see them?
No, I was not. What was true last night is even truer tonight. Now we have even less than half a loaf left, and you go driveling on about your children.
But you saw how it was out there. No one will find them except the wild beasts who come to devour them.
You bore it today, and you will bear it tomorrow. We must take them even deeper into the forest so that the little bloodhounds cannot possibly sniff their way back home.
But surely it would be better to give our last crumbs to our children than to send them to die in the jaws of some beast.
Then you may as well go and cut the planks for our coffins. Oh, you fool! You stupid man! Is it better to have 4 coffins or 2? And what's going to become of them if we die? Who will take care of them?
Woman, let me sleep.
Yes, sleep, you great oaf. While I go and take an axe and put an end to myself.
Quiet, wake the children.
What's the difference? They'll have to wake up anyway for my funeral.
Please let me have some peace.
Yes, you'll have peace soon enough. When we're all under the cold ground. Oh, God. Why have you caused me to be tied to a spineless excuse for a man who's bound and determined to see me in my grave? What have I done? That I must end my days in the prime of my life, withering away to skin and bone, the ache in my belly growing stronger and stronger, until I'm dead.
All right. We'll do as you say.
Let's get the pepper, Papa.
Yes.
Lunch. Yes, Mother. Ma'am.
Hansel, what are you stopping for? At this rate, we'll be the whole day getting into the forest.
Well, I was just looking at my little white pigeon. He's sitting here on the roof. He wants to say goodbye to me.
Boy, you have the mind of a cabbage. That is not your pigeon. It is simply the sun shining on the chimney. And even if it were, it's only a bird, and birds don't care about goodbyes. Or hellos, for that matter. Stop turning around, Hansel. The house is far behind us, and you couldn't see your stupid little bird if you had the eyes of a cat.
No, ma'am.
No good talking to the boy.
We've gone so far. I don't believe we've ever been so far into the forest.
No one has ever been here. How big and strong the trees are. Plenty to cut. You children sit down, and I'll build a fire. Your stepmother and I will go do our work. You have your lunch, and if you become tired, just sleep for a while. When we have finished, we'll come back for you.
I'm hungry. Can we eat now? We may as well. Aren't you going to eat now?
No, you see, I come with my bread along the way and dropped it so that we could find our way home.
Oh. Then you must share mine.
Thank you, sister. This time we'll not fall asleep. If they haven't come to get us soon, we'll follow the breadcrumbs I left back to the house.
Father seemed so happy to see us last night. I know he won't leave us so far in the forest. He won't, will he?
No, of course he won't. You go to sleep, Gretel, and I'll awaken you when they come for us.
All right, I am tired. We walked so far last night. It must have been miles and miles. I thought we'd never get home again. I had the most terrible dream. I dreamed they left us in the middle of the forest. Oh, Hansel, it wasn't a dream at all.
You mustn't be worried, dear sister. We'll find a way back by the breadcrumbs I left.
Oh, look, it's the crumbs.
Gretel, what is it?
The breadcrumbs, the birds.
Well, perhaps they only ate some. Oh, we must keep looking.
I don't see any. Where are they? I'm just getting lost here everywhere we go. It's no use, Hansel. The birds have eaten them all. I'm terribly lost.
You'll see. By morning, we should be safe at home. Oh, it's a wolf.
Father said the wild beasts of the forest would find us and tear us to pieces.
We must keep walking. We're strong. We can fight him off. Or maybe he doesn't even know we're here.
Will it eat us?
I won't let it.
What if we fall asleep? What if we're dead and it comes and eats our bodies?
Well, we won't fall asleep. And then we won't be dead.
We must have been very bad children for them to leave us in such a place.
And then when we get back, we must try and be better.
Will we get back?
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure we will. We've walked such a long way, we must be close by now. I know you're tired, but just come a little further. Gretel, what is it?
We've walked in a circle.
It hasn't been for long. It could be somebody else's fire. Maybe there's somebody around who can help us. Hello? Hello, is there anybody there? We're lost and we're little children. Please answer me.
My kerchief. It was over there.
I see. We'll sleep here tonight. We'll look again in the morning. I'm sure we'll do better in the daytime. you feel?
All right.
Me too.
I can't go on much longer, brother. If we don't find help soon, I'm afraid it's all over for us.
I'm sure if we can find some food, we can go on a little longer.
I don't care now if the wild beasts of the forest eat us. As long as they wait until after we're dead.
You mustn't talk like that.
The poor beasts live in this forest, and they must be terribly hungry, too.
Gretel, isn't she beautiful?
I think she's singing just for us.
Oh, I'm sorry I left. I hoped you would sing for us a little longer.
I think she wants us to follow her.
Yes, I think she does. More slowly, little bird. We're very weak and we can't keep up.
It's left us.
Oh, no, it hasn't. It's a house. Come on, Gretel. It's a house made of candy. Oh, thank you, we're saved. Gretel, we're saved. I'm gonna have a piece of that roof, and you have some of that candy window. Go on, Gretel, it's lovely.
But who do you think it is?
What does it matter? It's food. At last we'll have a fine meal. Is it sweet?
It's delicious.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is eating at my house?
This one?
Yes.
Now I've got them. By their scent I shall eat them with as much relish as they are eating my house.
Gretel!
How come you here, little children? You are children, are you not? Oh, I'm only an old woman with poor weak eyes. Don't be frightened. No harm will come to you. Come. Come inside with me and I will take care of you. Come along, come with me. I shall give you something nice to eat. Ooh, you seem very hungry and terribly thin.
We've been lost in the forest.
And we thought surely we were going to die.
And so you shall. Someday, I mean, as we all will, but not for a very, very long time. Now, if you're finished eating, I shall tuck you up into my cozy bed so that you may sleep and grow healthy and strong and fat. Come along. Come on. There you go.
God will bless you for being so kind.
Right, thank you. Now, you go to sleep now, and don't worry about a thing.
Do you think we may have died in our sleep and gone to heaven?
Probably not. But this is the way I imagine heaven to be. Good night, Gretel.
Good night.
Keep me out of house and home, will you? We'll see who eats what. And a tasty mouthful you'll make. Your sister can do nothing for you. And there's no one around to hear your cries. Gretel! Pray to your God now, Hansel, for you are doomed.
Gretel! Gretel, help me!
Get up, lazy bones, and boil some water. We must cook something nice for your brother to eat. We will fatten him up, and when that is done, I shall eat him. Get up! First, get some wood, and then boil some water. Then lay the table, and then cook, cook, cook.
Please don't eat my brother.
No, stop sniveling. There's work to be done. Trella.
Well, why would you want to eat him? You were so kind last night. Is it something we have done? Is it because we ate your house? But we were starving, you see. It still was wrong. And we can work for you to make it up.
I am going to eat him because that is what witches like to do. They like to eat, you boys and girls. And since that is what I like to do, that is what I am going to do. Now, as far as eating my house is concerned, I agree that it was rude. But that's why I built it in the first place, to entice greedy little boys and girls like you. Now, don't just stand there. Get to work. Hansel grows thinner every moment while we talk.
Shall I prepare breakfast for us too?
No, because today is a feast day. There's a lovely little boy, all round and fat and juicy. I shall have him today. Perhaps you'd like to have a little bit of him too, huh? A plump, rosy arm or a round, succulent thigh.
No!
Well, I wouldn't have shared him with you anyway. There's some crab shells over there for you. After you've fed your brother, of course. No use wasting food on you when it can be put to so much better use. Hansel, you stay back. That boy, come over here. You just try it, fool. There's a clever boy. Now, Gretel, you hand the tray through the window, and you stay here and see that he eats it all up, while I go off and prepare my feast.
No, don't take me! No, let me go!
What does she want of him? I don't understand.
Oh, Hansel, she eats little children. She said she's going to fatten you up, and then she says she's going to eat you.
She wouldn't dare. Well, I shouldn't eat a thing. I won't get fat, and then she won't eat.
But you must at least think you are eating, or she'll make you.
Then you eat it.
And I'll get fat, and she'll eat me. Put it in the back of the cage beneath the straw. When she's busy, I'll take it in the woods for the wild beasts.
That will do. She doesn't see very well anyway.
But she has the nose of a wolf. You mustn't let her rot there, or she will know.
Yum, yum. He was the tastiest that I've had this year. Gretel, come here. There's work to be done. Work, work, work.
She's horrible. I hate her. What do you want?
Don't you get snippety with me, young lady. I'm about to teach you something very useful. How to turn a child's heart into gingerbread.
I'd rather learn to read.
I'd rather learn to read. Now, first, I've put his heart into this batter, you see? Then, I open this up, and I pour the batter into the skillet like this. Goes all the way in, every single bit, just like that. There. Now, we're going to take him to my magic oven. Magic oven here. you go, little fat boy. I say the magic words, and then I turn 3 times. This is my favorite part. Heart to batter, batter to heart. Death's a treat, so sweet to eat. Perfect!
Oh, Hansel, the gingerbread children. She's eating all those boys and girls. They used to be living boys and girls like us.
Oh, no.
Let me see the tray. Did he eat it all?
Yes, every bit of it.
Good. Then he's eaten, and I've eaten. Now you can have your crab shells. I shall have to bake now to replace the bit of the roof and window you nasty children ate up.
What shall I do?
I don't know. Go outside and do whatever it is that children do. And don't think for 1 minute that you can run away and get help. There isn't a single soul for miles around, and the minute I miss your scent, I shall eat your brother, fat or thin. Get out! I don't even like to look at children or even smell them. Unless they're cooking, of course.
Give me the food quickly.
Don't eat it.
She only lets me have crab shells. Just this one cream puff.
No, we mustn't get fat.
All right.
Hurry up! I'm getting very, very hungry.
Here, Hansel, more food.
Stick out your finger that I may see how fat you are getting.
Oh, he is not fat yet at all.
Come, come. It's been a week now. I'm sure there must be a wonderful improvement.
Really, I can assure you, he's pitifully thin.
Do not deny me my pleasure. Stick out that finger. No, no, no! That will not do at all. I want fat, fat, fat. Rolls of fat. Flesh and more flesh. Soft, undulating, quivering, jiggling mountains of young boy flesh. Oh, I grow weak with happiness at the very thought of it. Oh, but I must be patient. Patience is a virtue that I have heard. We need food. Much, much more food. Gretel, come and make some more food.
Yes, as soon as I see he heats this all up.
All right. And you, no exercising in there. Just sleeping and eating.
Leave me the bread only. There's little point in my perishing of starvation in order to avoid being eaten. Gretel, are you growing fatter?
On crab shells, don't be silly.
Oh, turn around. You've been sneaking food, haven't you? You mustn't, sister. If I remain thin and you grow fat, then what do you think's going to happen?
Well, it's easy for you to say. You sit in a little cage all day, while I'm running to and fro. Fetch this, boil that, cook. The smells, Hansel, the food, so much of it. It seems like all our lives there's been a pain deep in the belly. And now all this, I can't help it.
Be strong, dear sister. Think always of what happened to that fat boy. To be roasted and eaten, and then have your heart made into gingerbread. Is that worth filling your belly?
No, I'll be strong.
We'll eat a bit if you must, but just enough to stay alive.
All right. You're a good brother to me. You have a good heart.
Don't say that! We have nothing but each other now. We must stick together.
Isn't it a lovely day, Gretel? It's days like this that give me a wonderful appetite. Now, it is a month today since you two wretches chewed up my cozy home. You, Hansel, have eaten every scrap of food that I had stored, enough to fatten 50 boys and girls. So now, stick out your finger. You are the most manly little boy it has ever been my misfortune to meet. Or should I say eat? Well, my patience is at an end. I have given it thought. Since I have no other virtues, there is no reason for me to have patience. Tomorrow, fat or thin, I shall eat this boy.
I'm sure if you don't give it a little more time, he'll become terribly fat.
Well, maybe it's because I was so hungry for so long that I had to eat to make up for that. But I'm sure I have by now. And I'm sure with each morsel of food, I'll surely grow fatter and fatter.
My mind is made up.
Just a little longer, please.
My mind is definitely made up. Gretel, go fetch some water. Tomorrow, I shall have a feast day. Cooking and killing and cooking. Oh, it's a lovely life.
Dear God, take mercy on my brother and I. Do not let the witch cook him and eat him. Did you save us from the wild beasts of the forest? For this, surely it would have been better to let them have us. Then we could have died together. It's more comfort though it is.
Stop all this praying nonsense, or I shall surely lose both my mind and my temper.
I don't care if you do lose your temper. You're a horrible old woman.
Oh, I thank you. Now fetch the water.
Get up. I've got a surprise for you.
You've changed your mind?
No. I lit the fire myself. I just couldn't wait. Come on. Get up. I've got this terrible hunger that just must be fulfilled. We'll bake first, and then we'll cook Hansel later. I will wait for some bread to sop up the juices. I've already kneaded the dough.
So where is it?
It's in the house. Don't bother me with details. Now, you just get in the oven and see that it's hot enough for Hansel.
It's fine, very hot.
Get in. Check it properly.
But how am I to get in? I don't know how.
You simply get in. Do you understand?
I don't think I'll fit.
Of course you'll fit.
I don't think so.
Even I'll fit, fool.
See? Look.
What are you doing?
I've never been so happy for anything my whole life.
She did scream most awful, though, didn't she?
she's been turned into gingerbread herself. Come, let's make haste and leave behind this witch's forest. I'm ready. Gretel, I think I recognize this part of the forest. It may be there near our home.
There it is! I can see it!
Father, we're home!
Hansel! Gretel! I thank the good Lord my children are home. I've not had a happy day since you left. I searched for you every single day, but then I thought... Sit down. Sit down. My children. My children.
Where is...
Your stepmother is dead. From now on, there'll just be the three of us. But somehow we will manage together. Oh my, this is a wonderful day. What a wonderful day.
All our sorrows have ended.
And we shall live together in great happiness.